Each one of us has so many nostalgic memories of school life tucked away in the secret corner of our mind. We were all too busy then as children to notice that happiness existed everywhere around us. As children, we started our days with hope, spent our days with faith, filled our days with love, and entered our days with gratitude. Little did we know that this is exactly the way to happiness. Today, I pause and think that it is the feeling of being loved by parents, teachers, and so many others that makes the most influential contribution to childhood happiness. Long after my memories of toys, gifts, and exam scores have faded, the feelings of friendship, trust, and love remain. No matter how much you think you hate school, you'll miss it when you leave it. From having stomach aches in the morning to waiting for the last bell to ring, the 8 hours of school every day seemed like they'd never end. But they did. Now that I think of school, I only remember the fun I had. The early morning alarms, brown paper wrappings, friendship bands, geometry boxes, birthday treats, sitting on the backbench to gossip during lectures, and asking someone tall to hide us while reading our favorite novel. I remember nibbling snacks and chocolates and opening our lunch boxes in the morning because the lunch hour seemed so far away. The last page of our books was our creative corner. We played bingo, X and Zero, checked if we were going to end up with our crush using flames, doodled and drew the first thing that came to mind. The washroom was our escape. We'd take the shortest route to the washroom but walked as slow as possible, taking the longest route back. Teachers throwing us out of class was all we needed. Ultimate moment of pride was when the entire class used to get punished in front of the principal's office. I miss school for how it felt, not what it was. I miss the structured procession of time, the capacity to be the best at something, the amazing inability to recognize the fact that the future would be different. Everything was a dramatic life or death big deal. Every emotion was felt with blistering intensity. Trapped within our own anxious awkwardness, we all saw ourselves as extremely weird creatures dealing with unique, unsolvable problems. Honestly, we were all the same at heart. I don't remember crying on the first day of school, but I do remember crying on the last farewell day. It always hurts when you can't spend as much time with those people whom you worked so hard with to create unbreakable friendship bonds. But speaking from my experience, our friends from school are the ones who will stand by us no matter what, because they are the ones who saw us and understood us before we learned to put on our mask of artificiality. With the end of school life, we confront the close of an era that has defined the majority of our lives. Unlike other endings, we can't even easily revisit it. I will never again receive a tidy little timetable on the first day of a new term. Now, my time is already planned out for me. I will never again stand in attention for an assembly or receive a report card telling me exactly how I am doing. It's saddening to know I can only touch the time through memories and photographs. But most of us don't even have any memories from before we started school. By the time we leave, memories are all we have. Our identities have grown around our role within a class. It's hard to predict what you'll value in the future. Sometimes it can be something you once took for granted. Today, I tell myself that the mantra to happiness is to live and cherish every moment of our lives. As you get older, make sure that you don't lose out on the goodness of your childhood. Hold on to your roots and don't let the wild winds sway you away from the path of happiness. If you decide to search for your happiness, you will find your happiness.